Hey, welcome to the Iron Meditation Podcast. I'm Coach Michael. You can call me Misha. In this podcast, I talk about the art of living and lifting, for they are the same and connected, spiritual and physical. So I'm receiving a message from a dear student of mine, one of these many messages, saying that, listen, coach, I apologize, I had a rough week, life happened to me, so my sessions went a little bit off the track and I was a little bit sick and stuff. I'm sure you're familiar and can relate to these ones. So here's the lesson to be drawn from these messages. Life always happening, and actually when your perfect schedule gets broken and messed up, this is where the real practice of yours begins. Muhammad Ali was asked, how many sit-ups does he do in a training session? And his answer was, I don't know. I'm starting to count when it hurts. And here's the thing. Perfect does not exist in life because things are always happening to us. And the point to consider is the following. Each and every day we awake with a pocket money. It's our daily energy. It's unconditionally provided by the universe, God. You can call it whatever you're comfortable. And this is what we have. Let's say it's $100, euros, whatever, daily. And it's our decisions on what to spend it. However, each and every day, we already wake up with some expenses we must pay. And I mean, those of us who have family, we need to arrange our kids and to prepare food. We need bills to pay, we need shopping, groceries, some laundry. We have businesses to take care of, meetings to attend. So these all like expenses, okay, energetic expenses. So at the end of the day, okay, if you keep your book straight, let's say you've left with $40, right? Now these $40 are your allowances. With these expenses that we must pay on a daily basis, we have our training sessions, which is fair enough, okay? It's energy. It demands from us to go to the gym, to psych up, to prep up, to get into focus, to leave preferably our phone somewhere deep inside our bag, locked in the locker, okay, and just do quality session training. Now, this is where things get really interesting. Let's say life happens and you get really agitated and angry and pissed off because shit just hit the fan, and because you cannot do the perfect session as you planned, and suddenly gym is packed and you don't have enough kettlebells, and you're getting a phone call and your daughter gets like, I know, diarrhea or fever, or you need to attend, like to get back to the job, and suddenly your perfect 3 hours with yourself, to those of you who are lucky to train 3 hours, reduced to 1.5 hours or 1 hour, and you're raging. So the moment you begin, you allow yourself to get emotional about it, think about it like taking dollar bills, I don't know, like $20, $10 bills, and tearing them up. So it's throwing money, live money, out of the window for nothing instead of investing them. Because this is what happens when we get irritated and pissed about life and circumstances happening to us. Now we have zero control of what will happen. we have control only for our actions, aka responses. And this is our choice, solemnly our choice, how to react. Now, another funny thing is for people who practice mindfulness and Zen and meditation, like, this is the best bullshit detector I know. Like, the moment life happens and I'm getting pissed off, I know that I was taken out of my balance, and I know that my perfect, quote unquote, meditation practice, sitting on, some mat with music and, candles, meditating, is bullshit. It's nice, it's not real. Keeping the balance, okay, keeping your cool, taking deep breath, and just proceeding with what you need to do according to what you have is the best meditational practice I know, and this is the truth. This is the real results. It's like deadlifting or squatting, 200 for 400 pounds. And actually it's regardless how many plates are on the bar, because it's your plates. However, when you deadlifted it, okay, this is an obsolete. This is yours, nobody can take it. So when life happens and you're able to keep your cool and just following along, is like a deadlift. It's yours to keep forever. No one and nothing will ever take it. And that's why snatching kettlebells for a long period of time comes handy, because this is exactly manifestation of life. Now, going 10 minutes is hard. It's not easy, especially if you have a single arm switch. However, it's manageable. It's like going, 1 month on perfect schedule and, pushing your stuff. Almost anybody can do it. Now, how about half a year or a year from now? And it's an equivalent of doing half hour or hour snatching with multiple hand switches. Because what happens, you're able to maintain your perfect tempo, okay, your perfect everything for about 10 to 15, if you're lucky, for 20 minutes. Then stuff happens because stuff happens. It's not personal, it just is. So a couple of bad reps and you're feeling the skin on your palm, and you have another 40 minutes to go. Now what do? You cannot place kettlebell on the platform. Well, actually you can, but then you're disqualified, okay? You're terminating your set. It's not an option. It's like committing suicide because one thing got sideways. It's like, it's not worth it. It's a bad investment, all right? So you keep going because there is another 40 minutes and you need to hustle through it. And then you actually practicing this life shit or life stuff or life itself by taking breath in, breath out, and saying, all right, I need another 40 minutes. I'm changing the strategy on the way. I'm like doing whatever I need to do. And probably I will sacrifice some reps. Probably I won't get this best outcome that I aimed for, but at least I'll finish it, and I'll finish it strong and proud. Okay, so this is the iron meditation in practice, because the same thing that you do with kettlebell, providing that you're training and knowing how to grind through long reps, longer sets, it's the same practice that you implement in life. And eventually you came out with what Stoics eventually aimed to achieve. And it's, you aimed high, you came low, but you did just fine.